Hold on.
What?
Sexy sounds and top music.
Bro, Loach.
Live in the building.
In the building.
Yo, DJ!
That's how we do it.
You're in the mix.
You're in the mix with Not For The Weak Pod.
Welcome
To commercial-free radio. It's not radio, dumbass.
ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's make some noise.
On the track.
This show will begin.
Welcome to Nap of the Week, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Burrow Looch, with your co-host.
Jay Storm.
You already know, man.
But
What a motherfucking 24 hours. We were just here.
yo, what a crazy 24 hours, man. Crazy.
Yo. You called it, man. Which one did you call? Hold on. Let me bring it up for you, bro.
I said that
Yeah, boom.
I said a couple of shows ago that the Knicks don't need to do nothing too drastic. That we just need to add depth into our bench and a player like a Jordan Clarkson. You know what I'm saying? Who could come off the bench and drop 20. You know what I'm saying? Easy. And look, that's what happened. You know what I mean?
That's why you need to listen here.
And we didn't even have to trade for him. You know, he happily signed and accepted like the minimum.
So I take it that you're happy with this trade. Yet, I still don't have a coach.
Bro, who needs a yo Nick? I'm free. I'm available. And I do it for cheap.
Fucking guy, bro.
I do it for cheap, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like this one, man. And the fact that, like you said, you didn't have to put nothing, you didn't have to move no pieces, you didn't have to break up nothing. Just straight out the gate.
On top of that, we just signed the Sixers center from last year, the French dude, Yabusele.
Yeah.
Who, man, that's a great pickup for the Knicks. I mean, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. Now, I wish we could go and pick up a shooter. You know, a person who could go come off the bench and you know, and give us a couple threes. You know.
Should y'all not work on y'all bench?
Yeah, I mean that's what the Knicks are doing right now. I mean, if you think about it, we gonna have a backup center or a backup four, like for Catwill, you know, for Carl Anthony Towns, and then you have a person like Jordan Clarkson that could back up the point, the shooting guard, and the small forward. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win. I'm very happy.
Yeah, I'm actually like seeing like I think it's just the cheat code. Do you think like the NBA is trying to enhance certain teams so it could just be a little bit more, you know what I mean, where we kind of see where it goes?
Well, like the league is always better when the Knicks are winning. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. You know what I mean? And like the world is a better place when the Knicks are winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas get stabbed and trash bags get thrown around.
But I mean, it's just like we spoke about like yesterday. I mean, we can't really complain about how the league is because almost every season it's been a different team like winning. So I mean, that's what like the NBA wants like the parity, wants like for it to be as even and give everybody like a fair shot.
Oh my God, here we go. Everybody's gonna go home with the. Everybody gotta go to Cancun with the little trophies too.
I
I
mean,
played in the NBA. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I want a dominant squad, and I want niggas to have to go against the Avengers and the Power Rangers when they Mighty Morph all together and get together. And niggas gotta really. You remember back in the days where niggas, no homo, they used to have secret meetings in hotels to
uh-huh.
make sure that the plays and that the trades go through. And these
Hmm.
were like years in the making trades because the fucking the West was so dominant.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need that energy. Fuck all of that. Oh nah, everybody gets a turn. No, niggas need to start working for this shit, bro. Everybody gets a turn, bro. You know what, man? Listen, bro. You know what's crazy? Out of all of these trades, the most craziest thing out of all of these signs and trades and all of that thing, man, bro, was the wave.
Damn.
I'm not
Damn.
really mad. I don't feel no type of way because the nigga still gets his money, bro. He still gets his money and gets to look around. He gets to shop.
Bro, let's really think about this. In 2 years, like the man gets traded from Portland to Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
And like the man gets a divorce from his wife because of the trade.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious.
Then he plays on the Bucks, he gets hurt, he tears his Achilles, and then the man gets waived and gets sent home. Bro, talk about bad luck or downfall, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. But
What? Mhm.
but but he's gonna be able to go back home and get better and heal. And I bet you come like March, every team is gonna wanna inquire about Dame Dollar.
Yeah, mommy.
Mhm.
And this ain't gonna be the last that you hear of Damian Litter. He's gonna join somebody late up in the season, and he's gonna show out.
What do you think he did wrong?
Nothing. I don't think he did like anything wrong. It's just bad timing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's still a very good player. He's probably not the player that he was like a couple years ago, but he's still a very good player, and I think that he could add to any of these top teams. And he's gonna come cheap because like the Bucks are gonna pay for his for like his salary.
Hey, yo, my man, he's 34 years old. He's done.
Nah, I don't think he's done.
He's
I don't-
34 years old and he's about to go home with nothing, bro. Nothing like Kaepernick, nothing. Like he's gonna
Shooters,
collect his money.
shooters don't forget how to shoot.
But that ring rust
Man,
is a
he just-
motherfucker.
That's true. It's true that, and as you get older, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, like to heal, right? But if anybody could do it, is Dame Dollar. You know what I mean?
Listen, bro, what I tell these niggas right now, bro, get uncomfortable, go overseas, and stun on these niggas. It might not be the money that you want, but it's better than just sitting around, letting your talents go to waste, waiting for the WWE to sign you because that's who you think is just it. Like the NBA is really not it, bro. Go overseas, make it undeniable. Go get your little, $1 million, whatever, your little $2-3 million, or whatever. And yeah, bro, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man.
But
Like,
I don't think that this move was about Dame Dollar. This move is about the Bucks
mhm.
being as desperate as possible to keep Giannis up in Milwaukee. This is what was really all about. They're trying to do whatever it takes to make sure that Giannis stays. So this is as
I
drastic
mean,
as it could be.
if a player wants out, right? He's
Right.
gonna find his little loopholes and everything. What's to say that this keeps Giannis?
Well, I mean, they just waived Dame Dollar for Miles Turner, which that's a surprise too. Which I never thought that he would leave like the Pacers after they just reached like the finals.
Right.
But you know, that's a upgrade from their center this past season with Brooke Lopez. So that's definitely like an upgrade, like for the for the Bucks. So
Man, listen. Here's the thing, though, right? Giannis doesn't want to stay there. I think he's been vocal that he doesn't want to stay there, right? Like,
I mean, he's given like little hints here and there, but the man hasn't said nothing yet. So we,
I mean, he got,
all,
he got,
we
he
all
got some.
speculate, but like nothing has been set in stone.
Yeah, I mean, the nigga, he got property in New York. I'm just mad that neither KD and probably neither Giannis is going to New York, and that's exactly what I called.
Yeah, I
He's a-
mean, K, KD wasn't coming here. Um, I guess KD had wanted to come here, but the Knicks was like, "Nah, man, you played us 5 years ago, and
Too little, too late.
too little, too late.
Too
And
little, too
besides,
late.
you're fucking 38, so we are not gonna trade for you and give up like our young guns just for you. Nah.
Do you see anything on here that like is, I mean, game changing for you, bro?
I
Any of
mean,
these trades?
just because these little trades and signings are small, that doesn't mean. I mean, like this one, like for instance, like the Atlanta Hawks are picking up a lot of little pieces here and there and trying to build like a little team. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give like the Hawks like some credit here. Um, you have like the Pistons that are making moves too. Look, they just picked up Karis Levert. That's a really solid pickup.
Yeah.
And because we don't know what's gonna happen with Malik Beasley, because supposedly he's under in investigation for betting.
Yeah, I know. Did you see that? Oh my god, I wish I would have pulled up the fucking
I saw that, and
Yo,
like the
bro.
video, I mean, it doesn't help him out not one bit.
not even a little bit, bro.
So
He's like this. Yeah, bro.
yeah. So we don't know what's gonna happen like with him.
I don't understand. You are, bro. Big Brother is he's everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
And
and
look,
the reason, I mean, and like the reason why it's out right now because he owes some management firm like 600 grand, and they decided, all right, we just gonna put this out there, and that's it. Play dirty games, get dirty prizes.
I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, like all of these trades is going to lead up to Ah, I mean, what's the outcome now? Like, what? Who looks like? Who looks like the real champion for 2026?
I mean, I
I
guess.
mean, just so far. I mean, I know we're only like 2 weeks after the game.
I mean, on paper, I mean, we got to go with the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? Like the Rockets have been making a lot of moves, man, and they're really trying to go for it. Like this year, hey, and even like the Nuggets just traded Michael Porter Jr. up to the Nets for Cam. So that's a solid trade.
You ain't
Like,
fucking with the Magics.
oh, and like the Magic is, like are going for it too. So I mean, every team is trying to go for it, man. Because like again, like the East is gonna be wide open, and like now with the Pacers are not gonna have like their top players there. So
Yeah. Yo, I want to ask you something, bro.
yeah.
We from the Bronx.
Hmm.
We were just talking about Fat Joe yesterday. I think Fat Joe has always been like a clown, right? Like not like a complete clown, but I think I think the more he tries to lean into the social media life, that Don Cartagena looks more and more like a fucking flunky, right? He looked good as like in Def Jam fucking Fight for New York. This nigga was unbeatable, bro. In the 90s, you couldn't really look at Joey the wrong way without it just being like niggas on your ass, right? And then he had the Terror Squad and Big Pun behind him, right? But I think one of the main members that's never really looked like a flunky, and we always like kind of like gave her grace because she was Pun's prodigy, was Remy, right?
Right.
Did you see this video that has surfaced about our Remy Martin?
Yeah, I did. I saw that about like it was what like the mom of the or like the mom of.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. I got you right now. Give me
Like
two
your
seconds.
mother's ugly? Like your mother's ugly?
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Watch.
Yeah, okay. We could test her right now. Right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't. But you wasn't. But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up? Oh, okay.
So yeah, this raggedy ass fucking bitch, Remy, like, girl, like you would have thought I did something to you. Realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him. I can never kiss him. I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son. You can speak to him. You can hug on him. You can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this fucking lady, and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell y'all ice grilling as if her son was the victim. Like, miss, where's your remorse? Like, where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, bitch, nobody did nothing to you, you fucking gremlin. And you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody. Ugly ass. Then you acting tough in front of a courthouse. Like, bitch, we're gonna go to jail. You've been to jail before. I'm sure you don't want to go back, bitch. Like, what are we doing here? Come around the corner. You're really not fucking tough. Like, bitch is mad pussy. Like,
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all right? So for those that don't know, Remy Martin's son, caught a body about a while ago, right? And that was the victim's daughter, and she approached Remy with the smoke. That white lady in the video is Remy Martin's lawyer.
Yeah. That I do know.
I hate that video. It's cringing because it's, and then you know what's the crazy shit, bro? Remy goes, but your watch is fake. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of you. Your son killed my dad. What do you think we on? You think I give a fuck about diamonds?
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. With the video is very cringy. I mean, I mean, a, a person died there, you know, and the most that you could come out with is your watch is fake
And you're ugly. Like,
and
how
you're
old
ugly.
are we, bro?
I don't see how that proves any point whatsoever. And Remy knows that she can't get into no mess because she's a felon already.
Look at this picture, bro. That was before the money.
She's a
That was
felon.
before the money. Like, niggas gotta be humble. Like, all right, Hop, like, because I know I was in this era, so I know I'm not bugging. Remy wasn't even that hot.
What?
Remy had some fire funk flex freestyles. She had a good feature on Annie Up. She might have had like one or two singles, but I don't remember Remy or any of the Terror Squad really being like globally hot like they're trying to put it in 2025, bro.
Well, I think that Remy definitely had the potential to be, but Pun died. So um, I I will bet if Pun was alive, that Remy would be on a different type of level. Maybe up in Nicki Minaj and Cardi B type tier. You feel me?
You know what? I'm gonna be all the way honest, and I might not be able to, shouldn't really say this, but I'm gonna say it anyways, bro. I don't think so. Let me tell you why. I think Pun was very lazy, very lazy. So I know for a fact Remy was lazy, and I eventually Joey and Pun would have got into it, especially with with technology growing and shit.
Well,
I think
that and she went to jail for like 7 years. So
that would have never that part would have never happened if Pun was
that
on.
really killed
Yeah,
her.
she didn't get the
her
best lawyers either that time. So I believe, with Pun, the loyalty of having the crew and everything, I believe she would have had some good ass lawyers. But like, people forget the two albums we got off of Pun, like, there was a lot of rerun verses. Like, we got a lot of like revert like verses from somewhere else and stuff like that. So this crew, other than Cuban Links, like, this crew wasn't that official. And these niggas is out here like, nigga, we ran the world. We ran you like we were unstoppable. And I'm just like,
Well, like again, like Pun died, and Pun was the whole glue there to what that whole type of movement was. And once he died, then like the crew died. That's it. There's no way around it. You know what I mean? As soon as Pun died, like the whole crew died too. So
man. Yeah, I just
because one of my favorite like the fucking albums is the Cuban Link album that never came out,
right.
which
And
was
that
24
album was
Karat Gold.
literally the most anticipated album. And I remember that whole
Every
letdown when it was like,
every
it's not coming
track,
out.
every track on that album is fire.
Every track. Still
Every,
Telling Lies on Me, and still one of my favorite tracks to listen to today.
so and then you have like the other dude that was in Terror Squad. He was nice too. He just never got the burn. Um
Armageddon?
yeah. Oh man.
Armageddon was fire.
Oh man. Shit, Armageddon was fire, bro. But
Like, if Pun never, all right, so I'll give him this. If Pun never died, the mixtape game with Cuban Links, Armageddon, Tony Sunshine, Remy, that 2004, 5, 6 wave would have been crazy.
Listen.
What a fucking Terror Squad out there,
if
bro.
Pun was alive, I'm telling you right now, he would have been one of like the biggest names in a reggaeton.
Oh yeah.
Telling you.
Yeah.
telling you, because
Yeah,
he would have took it to a whole different level. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, I mean, no
He was the
disrespect when I
guy.
say
He
that, like
was
that
the
pun
guy.
is lazy. I just feel like with the burn that he was having and the run that he was having, like we were supposed to get, like pun was supposed to sleep in the studio,
Yeah.
but he was one of those. Pun was one of the niggas that was like, I feel like he spent his money on, how niggas buy jewelry and cars and shit like that. Like Pun was buying hood nigga shit, McDonald's and shit. Like, it's like,
I mean, Pun, he never left the hood like fucking neither.
right.
So and I don't even think he would ever left like the hood. You know what I'm saying? But that was him. That was just him. He just loved his crew. He loved his family, and I'm pretty sure if like he was still around, he would have been on a whole other level. He would have been on a whole other level.
How do you think he would feel about this situation right here? Well, Pun was a wild nigga, so he would have been like, "You should have smacked that bitch, chica." Like, you should have. Yeah, but like, I mean, like we said, it's cringing, bro. Like Remy's just messy, bro. She's lost so much respect for me, bro. Like I know that I don't give a fuck. First of all, I've met Remy before. I don't know. Like she's cool, I guess. Like I guess, like she's a Bronx chick. They're very, very hard to read sometimes. You know what I mean? Like she probably was just in her bag or something, man. But
Yeah, I mean, like Remy definitely has to know that there's always somebody watching and there's always cameras rolling. So she has to walk a real fine line with.
hiding behind the lawyer, though, man.
I mean, she don't got a choice. If she acts up, she's gonna get locked up.
I mean, yo, bro, what you listen,
In
bro?
front
You
of the
just,
courthouse. I mean,
bro.
she's got to back down. She's got to back down.
Man, yeah. I mean, you shot somebody for 2 bands, and there was no remorse. Your son killed my dad. What you mean, man? What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I feel that. You know what I mean?
I can't wait until Miss Shields beats this bitch's ass one day, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like Remy needs that ass whipping to me, bro. Like I'm not gonna hold you. I don't feel like Remy really that tough, bro. I'm just gonna put it out there. The way that she's acting, bro. Maybe I don't know. I know I'm talking out of line. You know what I mean? Because Remy hangs with some really tough niggas.
Right.
But you've been tough since you was 16, and you went to jail. All right, cool. But you coming home and you acting like a bird brain, bro. Like she just acting like a bird, man. I'm so disappointed in her, bro.
Well, I'm sure she got caught like off guard, and she didn't have time to react like the way that she would have. You know what I mean? But like it is what it is.
It's disgusting, bro. It was just, I mean, I'm not into it, bro. I just wasn't in it. And then I know Cuban Links is sitting back having a fucking field day because Joey on trial for the, for the sex act and doing all of this with his hype, man. But my thing is, how with all of this with the Diddy and everything, why aren't these like people that are there for the acts, even the R. Kelly act, like how aren't these people that are around charged too? I get immunity, but to what extent now, bro?
Well, because whenever you on trial like that, they really want like the big fish. They don't want like the little fish. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
not fair. That's not fair because if I shoot somebody and I hop in the car with you and you don't know shit, you're going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't know.
Yeah.
This is a act. of right here and right now that I can kill somebody and get you 10 to 15 with no questions just because. But yet, all of these people that are bringing little girls, that are bringing drugs across state lines, that are doing all of this shit, they're walking and being Jane Doe and completely living their life like nothing's happening with no nothing. It's not fair, man.
I mean, it's not, but that's just how like the law is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure that there's a lot of people that could go down like with Diddy up in the same shit. Like fucking Diddy had a whole ton of help, and people were assisting him in many things.
I just want listen. If we looking at Diddy, right? If we're looking at Diddy, I want to know the life that Alex Rodriguez is living. I need to know what lifestyle Little Kim got.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I know Diddy is a freaky nigga because of the shit that I'm told through court. Little Kim came to the Grammys with a titty out in the early 2000s. This shit before this shit was popping. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's gonna go to jail for being a freak.
I don't think he's going to jail. Man. They're going today. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up.
And just like I said, they want to get this done before July 4th because everybody wants to go on vacation. And I doubt like the judge wants this to linger to after like July 4th. So
yeah, he's gonna get caught with prostitution. Like
he's gonna go down like for something.
It's gonna be the prostitution. I was looking into it and listening to it. They asked Judge Mathis, fucking Vlad. I shared it with you. Vlad asked Judge Mathis, like, yo, do you see Rico? He's like, no. They have failed to show anything other than this nigga's a pervert. And you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's a slap on the wrist, man. It's a slap on the wrist.
And again, like you don't know what the jury's thinking. You know what I mean?
It's not even what they think, it's what you can prove, right? So you look at all the charges. Damn, I'm trying to pull it up. You look at all the charges, and it's like when you read the charges, it's like arson. Was there an arson? Yes. Was it proven that Diddy was around, or was it on camera? Any DNA? No. So you can't charge him with that. You can't charge him with fucking flying all of these people like against their will and kidnapping, because if I kidnap you, you're not gonna want to chill with me again. These people were chilling 2-3 months later talking about I love you. Like, so that gets dropped. So you get charged because you got a bunch of prostitutes and you put them in a couple of hotels across the world and shit like that. That's trafficking. That's prostitution, trafficking, guaranteed. Yep. Bribery and all of that shit, tampering with the witnesses and shit like that. None of the witnesses are credible. None are. The witnesses that were credible for the tampering and they got debunked.
I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be like a mistrial. I think like the jury is gonna convict him or something. Like the worst charge is what is the sex?
Racketeering.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure of like the guidelines, but I know that one of them is for 30, like to life.
He's not gonna do that.
Diddy's not gonna do 30.
He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do it. The most he's gonna do, if he even does it, because you gotta remember he got a year under his belt, is 5 years. So in the guideline, when it's your first time ever, You do 89% of your time, and then you get early release, which is house arrest, which the judge could just be like, well, you've been through enough. They ain't prove enough. You could finish the whole sentence out. They ain't give him a bond. They humiliated him and everything. I mean, I'm sure that they're gonna take all of this into consideration, or they might just be like, "Yo, fuck that nigga. He blew trial. Let's fry this motherfucker." So we will find out in a couple days. Definitely a couple days.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Yo, bro, you have you been watching wrestling, bro?
Little bits and parts.
Okay.
Like I haven't really been full circle, but what's
This shit
up?
is a joke. It's a joke, bro. Like, you remember back in the days, niggas used to fucking hold the title and
Yeah.
everything. Once again, I'm getting rid of all my titles. I just got rid of my Randy Orton for 1100, so everything's on sale. We're gonna start putting them up. But like, bro, this shit is. I'm looking at this shit. Nothing makes sense. It's fucking dumb. The titles are jokes. The characters ain't credible. The credible characters are corny. It's just all a joke, man.
I thought with The Rock being more involved that it would be better. But
You know what I learned about me and you, bro? That we are so stuck in the 90s. Look at us. Look at us. We can't get past the fact that era, our consoles, our TV shows, our clothes, the air. Nigga, the air was better. Everything was better. Our faucet water was better. Our cars were better. We still can drive a 90. If you got a fucking Honda that's in the 90s and the shit got low mileage, you are a bad motherfucker. Like, we can't get past this 90s shit, and neither can people. It's like movies.
I mean, I miss like that era of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like the Stone Cold, like fucking era.
We gotta get over it.
Like the Rock era.
We gotta get over it. Sorry. I was there for it too. I was there. But it's almost like watching the same thing every 4 to 5 years, bro. And then it's like it's crazy because it's like, as I'm getting older, everything is a sport to me. Everything is a business, right? And
Right.
it's like between in the courtrooms with the lawyers. Back in the days, these lawyers used to be sharks.
Yeah.
Basketball players used to be sharks. Wrestlers used to be like, yo, bro, blood in the water type, like hammerhead motherfucking, like great white.
I mean, I think now with wrestling, they're trying to make it too
Soap opera.
Marima.
They got the novella.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not so much about the talent no more. It's all about, like Travis Scott. What does Travis Scott?
It's exactly like I heard, yeah. I heard my sister in the back. You hear the gimmick. It's so fucking. Oh my god, bro! I'm so mad that I invested so much money and time into these gimmicks that, like, it's like the fucking stupid song in your head, bro.
I like a lot of like the elements. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking. I like the Yeet dude. You know what I'm saying? I think that when he comes out and like the whole crowd like is engaged and the kids are engaged, that's dope. That's super dope.
But he has nothing else, bro. Like, Bret Hart used to come out. He used to do the put the glasses on the stupid little fucking kid in the front, whatever, wink, do the little shit, and then get the fucking business, bro.
Right.
Then it'll be a different story. These motherfuckers is the same thing, bro. It's really fucking stupid as a fan, because it's like, I get it. It's like that song. Like, I remember when Soulja Boy was getting hot, right? And you listen to the nigga and you like, hop up out the bed. Like that shit is so fucking stupid. But then you go to the strip club, hop up out the bed, like nigga, what? That should go crazy. Now you're hooked. So
Yeah,
when the yeet shit happened, we were hooked. Like this shit looks amazing. Oh, he ran it back. He had this and he had that. But now I'm looking at it like, can you do something else? Is there anything else? And then when we give the nigga the opportunity, bro, he fumbles. He's like my wife, Yaya, every woman in the world loves this nigga, but don't know why. They can't name me anything other than what he was doing with his brother that was good.
Mm-hmm. I guess each wrestler has his own gimmick and has his own thing, and you know, and some people go ahead and gravitate like fucking to some of them. I mean, you know
I only like Cody and Jay Uso.
See, that's because the reason why we love Cody and Jay Uso is because all we have is Pepsi and Coke. That's it. We don't have no Sprite. We don't have nothing. These niggas is every week. What do you want to talk about? Yeet. What do you want to talk? I don't give a fuck. Do some sick shit, bro. Like, say something different. Like, be edgier. How the fuck are we on Netflix?
So how would you fix it if you was
drop the F bombs? Start bringing back the. We are Netflix, my boy. Like, I need some brand new raw material from this age. You know what I mean? Like,
what was like the era called when fucking they was doing that though?
The Attitude Era.
The Attitude Era.
But this is the Netflix era. We have 5 years of TKO, and I get it. It's a business. We want to keep it kid friendly and stuff. But we have been on Netflix for over 6 months, bro, and not one F bomb has got dropped. There's no Seth fucking Rollins. Not one Seth fucking Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. Like, this is what we were waiting for. I haven't seen not one ass cheek on not one diva.
Mm.
No,
this is Netflix. This is Netflix. Listen, bro. I even look at my favorite champions, bro, and I'm just like, he's trash. Because he'll win the championship and then just go away, bro. Just like, what? Like, nigga, what happened? Like, nigga, you won the championship for like 6 weeks now. I haven't seen you one time on TV, bro.
Yeah, you know, and then I didn't get like the whole bringing back like fucking Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is what I'm saying. Us old niggas, we can't move past none of this, bro. We can't let go.
60 years old.
We're gonna be the reason why these niggas, the Undertaker, all of them, because they trying to impress us still. You don't have it no more, bro.
Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay. Like, I don't expect, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I think we definitely need some new talent, some new blood, some new type of gimmicks. Cause
I would love if they bring WCW back, ECW. You want to impress us? Bring those companies back because they own them. Bring those companies back. You know, do some shows around, and you got so much talent that you're not using. One night ECW. Thursday night fucking Thunder comes back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's the nostalgia of wrestling. We love it. It doesn't just need to be gimmicks and fucking and money grabs, because that's how I see everything as a business. So I don't see yeet as a catchphrase. It's a business. It's something to keep you engaged. It's not really for us, it's for the kids.
Right.
That's cool, but as me as a person where I'm just like, all right, this is working. How do we get the next year to where we have another? Because this shit is about to run out, and when it runs out and he doesn't know what to do, if you're just riding this momentum of yeet, it's about to come to a real close, like a real bad halt, bro. And that's what I'm saying.
He just fought a Cody, right? Which is supposed to be like on some main event type of shit. And what he just fought him, what, like in Raw, like a Monday
Check
night.
this out. Check this out. And I'm about to break every Jey Uso fans. This nigga's name is Main Event Jey Uso. The nigga won the Royal Rumble, beat John Cena in the Royal Rumble, and opened up WrestleMania. Open. Your name is. There's 2 nights of WrestleMania. You opened up the first one. Then your fucking next match was against fucking Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had a tag team match with Logan Paul and John Cena, and then you lost your title. That whole shit was a joke. His father was mad, talking shit. Like, bro, I love Jey Uso, bro. I really went out my way to go meet dude. I traveled and put like my reservations and shit like that on hold for this nigga. I need more. It's like when I was in love with the Fiend character, bro. In love with this motherfucker. But his matches sucked. They were trash. And I need more from these people. Like, we have the niggas that wrote the Avengers, the creators that did the Avengers, bro.
Right, yeah.
The writers and shit. How are we putting out this trash?
Somebody's just not doing it. I don't know.
Man, I just think, you know what? Niggas is like, let's do bare minimum, you know, because less is more. Look, this nigga, I got some up there. Look, they're right there. I got them all the way up there. Oh, that goes with your fit too. Okay.
Yeet.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's just, would The Rock do that?
Actually, I think we probably need The Rock to do more fucking appearances. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how did John Cena sell this nigga's soul, bro? All right, I'm gonna say it here. This is my take on it.
Right.
John Cena's all right. So The Rock told Cody Rhodes, "I want your title. I'm gonna get your title."
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. He disappeared, came back. When he came back, Cena sold his soul. Cena sold his soul, not the title. He sold his soul, not the soul. The Rock is gonna beat Cena before Cena goes out. The Rock has not showed up at all. They're completely wiping out that whole. I don't get it, but then again, I'm getting it to where he's letting Cena. It's like the devil. You sold your soul. You thought you was gonna get the title, but what you did was you got the 17 mark. You beat Ric Flair. You sold your soul for the 17th title. But that title's mine. Your soul is mine. So The Rock wins. The Rock beats John Cena, retires him forever. Roman Reigns comes back. That's where you get Roman Reigns versus The Rock for the title. Boom, bow, bam.
I guess I was expecting more off of the WrestleMania in Philly. Like, that WrestleMania was just amazing.
Oh,
That
yeah.
WrestleMania-
The one in Philly, yeah.
The one in Philly, like when The Rock was there and like the Undertaker just came, that was fire. But then this past one with Travis Scott, I was like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, I know this is not the ending of this.
Remember back in the days when they used to have the movies and the first 2 sequels was fire, and then they had the third sequel that had nothing to fucking do with anything that has anything to do. It's in a whole nother timeline.
Right.
Everything. That's how the last WrestleMania felt.
That was bad. So bad.
Because you know why? Because fucking seats were going for 15,000. Suites was going for this. Meet and greets was going for $300 more than they actually do. They were in Vegas. It's all a money grab, bro. They drop a fucking bro. I quit too because I collected all the belts. I was like 3 belts away, and they dropped like 7 new Triple H belts. I was like, I fucking quit, bro. I don't even care no more. It's stupid. It's just a money grab. I can show you 5 belts, and they're all the exact same, just different colors. It's the same thing with this. The reason why we thought 40, WrestleMania 40 was so fire, it was because it was something new, but it also had that old school feel to it, and
Right,
it was just it was giving us, you know what I mean? We didn't see the same bullshit. Oh, he rolls him up and somebody interfered and da 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 da. And plus we had it the year before, so it was a possibility that Roman could just really screw everybody and say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna win again."
Yeah.
So we really didn't know, but now it's like,
And we're definitely missing him too. Like, you know,
Yeah.
he's got to come back.
OTC, baby. And yo, you know what? You gotta do that. You gotta dry niggas out. You gotta dry them out, because if you don't leave, how can I miss you?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
The Rock, if we had The Rock in here, because he did it last time, where you overstay your welcome. Maybe he learned. So maybe he's leaving all of this time thinking like, yo, where the fuck is he at? And to be honest, he's not talked about in any of the blogs or brought up anywhere in the magazines or anything. So we're completely forgetting about him. We're getting close. We're like 6 months away from this John Cena farewell tour. The Rock has to come back. He has to.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
has to, bro.
I like John Cena, but I can only, you know, I can only see him, but so much.
Like I said, bro, it's all a business, and all of these characters, I love the fact that I am not a character where I'm going and I'm like, oh my god, CM Punk is just the best ever, and yeah, and all of that. No, motherfucker, I see as these niggas is old and they still really running around carrying 300-pound men, jumping off the top rope just for our entertainment. And then when I meet these people, how thankful they are, because like, you know what I mean? So I see it all as a business. I see it all as, just a character. And what would you do for that? You know what I mean? Because everybody wanted to be a wrestler at one point. So I don't know, man. Just TKO has done a horrible job in the last year and a half. So it's
Yeah, I mean, I get like what you're saying. Me too. I would like a little more. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely want to see more. You know what I mean? Because
and fucking they think we give a fuck about these 2-hour shows and 3-hour shows. No, motherfucker. I'm sleepy by the time y'all actually start the show. How about make the show at 6:50? Remember back in the days when it used to come on 6:57 and shit?
Yeah, because that's our problem. Like on Mondays. We all work. So like to just sit in front of the TV and watch fucking Raw to what 10:30, 10:30.
Right.
I mean that's rough.
That shit is hard, bro.
And I'm sure. I mean, like fucking not right now, but like during like the school year. I mean, like the kids ain't gonna stay up for like all that time. Like to see.
Yo, my wife be up. I'm like, I gotta wake up. I'm not here with you. I'm not. No, I'm good.
It's a good thing it's on. Like it's on Netflix, and you could go back and see it like whenever you want. But
right,
for the most part, you want to catch it on that same day. Because if not,
it's just not the same, bro.
It.
Yeah, if I'm not watching it live, I don't have that same like. It's not like a priority to watch after it's not live. You know what I mean? So I just really wish it was. I wish it was more early.
I do like that they try to bring back the Saturday night main event,
but that's a fail, bro. Like, because it feels like if we went to a show that wasn't televised, that is just televised, and then the commercials, bro. Oh my god, bro. By the time the first match starts, I don't know if I want fucking Wingstops or Pizza Hut, nigga. They got so many ads, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking ridiculous. I just want to. I could have just ate some spaghettis, a struggle meal, and like, you know what, man? Fuck it. We're gonna get some fucking Wingstop. We in here, like. It's wild, bro. But That's how I feel about that, man. Fuck wrestling right now. You know what I mean? Like I said, all my collection is ready to go out of here, man. I'm posting the shit up on Macari and eBay. And
Talking about that, Jake Paul fought this past week, and
what?
he won.
What? Hold on. What?
Yeah, Jake Paul won against Chavez Jr.
Wow.
And since he won, now he's officially ranked for a title shot for the cruiserweight division.
Yo, there's so many boxing matches that are just happening. Like, how wasn't this just like a thing, bro?
Yeah, man. And
Was this
he
just like
won the fight, and now he's officially ranked. He's officially ranked.
this was on June 28th, bro? Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna watch the Serrano fight because I was actually supposed to go to that fight, but I went to fucking Fanatic Fest and Tank and Roach is supposed to fight. We seen Roach. Who the fuck else is supposed to fight? What other? Do you know of any other fight?
I know that Edgar.
Yeah, there you go.
Berlanga is supposed to fight. I think the 17th.
Isn't one coming up next week? What fight
And
is next week?
Shakur is fighting on that same card. Yeah, so that's some boxing that's coming up.
July 5th. Bro, what the fuck? That's this week. The Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano part 3 is this week, bro, on the 5th.
Oh wow. Oh well, so I guess I'll be watching it. That's on Saturday then, right?
Yeah, yo, bro, yes. Holy shit, bro. Well, I guess I'm putting some ribs on the fucking grill, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, there you have it, man. Remy's a bitch. Diddy's coming home. A bunch of trades going on out there, man.
It's still going.
It's still going, man. We just felt like we had to just express certain things, man, with all the trades and everything. But do you have a positive note before we leave? We should start leaving the little positive notes before we leave on these things, man.
I mean, positive note. Oh, how about your tight end pause from the Giants that fucking retired and came back to sign with the fucking Dolphins.
Yeah. I think that was one of those who did that? Rongowski when he was I'm gonna retire.
Well, I'm just looking forward to the football season. I know we have a month away before they start going to training camps. So that's something to look forward to. My Mets have been on a sucky ass fucking streak. They just been losing, and they lost 3 straight to the Pirates, which I cannot believe. But hey, man, all is well over here, brother.
Right. So the positive note is, even though you're losing, no matter how much you suck, there's somebody out there that's always rooting for you to win, no matter what.
You know what? I like that. I like that.
That's see, we gotta end off like that. You know what I mean? We always gotta end off with a message and shit like that. Boom.
I like that.
Yeah, man. So you already know, man. Not for the Week podcast, man. Shouts out to all the subscribers and all the sponsors. Yatu Sabe Creation, Stay Plugged, Podstars. Shouts out to everybody. Storm 300, the whole family, everybody. One Way, everybody, man. Just appreciate you. Let them know where they can find you. How?
You can find me at Instagram, IG, JStorm300. You can shoot me a DM, whatever. Let's chat. Let's talk about some topics, and we can talk about it up in the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There you have it, man. All right, guys. We are out of here. I always appreciate you, brother. And let's go.
Sexy sounds and top music.
Follow
building.
In the builder.
Yo, DJ!
That's how we do it.
You're in the mix.
You're in the mix with Not For The Weak Pod.
Welcome
To commercial-free radio. It's not radio, dumbass.
ladies and gentlemen.